My powerful MVP family, good evening. Good evening, good evening. It's evening now where I'm at. And today my video, I'm just going to give a shout out to all of you guys. I'm giving a shout out to all of you who have subscribed to the channel. Those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to the MVP family. Just know that you're always appreciated. For my members, thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. Thank you for your contribution each month. And for all of you who have visited and who have just been here with me, supporting and helping me grow, thanks to all of you. Thank you. Without you, where would I be? Today I looked and I see that I'm at 3,476 subscribers. Thank you. I see that now the views are going up, and I say thank you. Trending Live TV, thank you so much. Always promoting. I so truly appreciate you for that. Over there in the Philippines, tell the people to subscribe. Some of them come in, I see like 15 messages, but they don't subscribe. They leave messages and they go. But anyhow, maybe they didn't understand the assignment, so please teach them again. But thank you for your undying support. Bev Brown, I laugh out loud every time I watch one of your videos, and at some point I hear my name. Thank you, Miss Bev. And it makes me feel good, Bev Brown, to know that you appreciate what I do. And today I'm doing 2 videos. I'm doing one video first to reference a video that I just did recently. And what it did to me actually made me cry. This today when I read a comment from my friend, new to the channel, fairly new, I think, DarhaLB. I did the video on taking a walk down memory lane. I didn't think about anything. I just was going through my drawer. I saw these little things, and I realized how it made me feel, and I wanted to share. And I shared without even thinking about how my being able to have something for 30 years ago would make somebody feel who has gone through a fire or a flood, and where all those little memorabilias are gone for good. But today I said I needed to give a shout out to, I don't know if it's a him or her, but DarhaLB. I have to give a shout out to you. And I'm giving the shout out to you. You know why? You watched my video, you saw what I posted, you listened to the story behind why I posted them, and you made a comment and you said you had a fire and it took a lot of your memories. But what I love about you and I respect about you is that you were not angry. You actually watched again and left a second comment and referenced the little things that I mentioned and how it made you feel. So regardless of the fact that you had a fire that took away a lot of your memories, I appreciate that you weren't bitter. So often people become hateful of others because they might have something and they don't have it. Oftentimes as a teacher, I reference this to students, that they come in and they're angry at us. They're so bitter at the teacher. And the teacher has nothing to do with the situation that they're in. And so I would often remind them that because I didn't have anything to do with it, but I am here to help you if you need the help. But being hateful and disrespectful is not going to let people be willing to come and to help where help is needed. And so I say to you, hats off to you, and thank you for appreciating my memories and, just supporting me regardless. And as I say to everyone, sometimes we have our memories left for us in a picture, on a page, on a letter written, or a gift given. Sometimes we have that, but sometimes we're not going to have it. Sometimes it's just what's in the mind. So I'm saying that to say this, that let us get to that point that when people take the time out to do something beautiful for us, let us cherish it. Let us plant that memory in this bank here, that it will continue to live on. So a big shout out to you, DarhaLB. I totally appreciate you. Today is Women's Day, and as I said in the postings, I did post on the community page. I did put some quotes, some little things there for us women. But I also reminded us that every day is Women's Day. We have walked around with so many hats on every single day. Every single day. We're mothers, we're providers, we're nurses, we're teachers, we're fathers. When the fathers walk away and we're left to raise these children, right? We wear so many hats. We're providers, we're encouragers, we're nurturers, we do it all. So every day is Women's Day. We are phenomenal. Respect yourselves, love yourselves, embrace who you are regardless, and just keep on moving. Just keep on moving, because you are all total awesomeness. We are all total awesomeness. Yes, we are. We get it done. We get it done regardless of the headaches or the backaches or the stomach aches. We get up, we show up, we get it done. So I say thank you. And don't just let it be just today, but let it be every single day. Because every day we have to be present. So my MVP family, my viewers, all of you, as I said, thanks to all of you. Life with Bev Brown, thank you so much. I saw your video, Bev Brown, and I'm going to be referencing you again in the next video about setting your mission and keep on dreaming. Setting your mission and keep on dreaming. But at this moment, Life with Bev Brown, guys, if you have not gone to this girl's channel as yet, please, I'm begging you, get over there, share her videos, and get her to that 1,000 plus subscribers. I will guide her through the next step of the way. But please help her get to that 1,000, because I guarantee you that this girl would work her behind off to make sure that milestone will help her as she continue on her journey. She has a good heart. She has been there throughout her community, helping those who are in need, supporting. I'm so excited when I see I'm not a person who likes to tell people how to do things. I'm not one of them who was, you come to me with your idea, I start telling you. No, I'm not like that. But I'm a person who will encourage you, will empower you to change your situation from bad to better. From bad, to better. As I said, Bev Brown used to sit at her window and do her videos and At the time, I think when I came on board, she had like, I don't know if she had 80 subscribers as yet, but she was just growing 3 years ago or 2 years ago, whenever it was. Yeah, 3 years ago. And yeah, my aunt died during the pandemic, and we met up with Bev Brown's bigger sister, whom, as I said, I knew them in Duncan's. We all went to church together. Um, they used to come to our house. I used to walk down and go up the hill to their house and just hang out up there because I am a humble person, guys. I love humility. I love simple. I love people who, I don't like rich and elegant. I don't like elegant. I don't like people who are into stuff. I don't like status. I am a simple person who love simple people who learn how to, where I can laugh with people and nobody's there to judge. I like that when I'm with people who I can support, if I can support them. But I don't like, I don't like, I don't know, I don't like fancy. I don't like fancy. I don't like people who are, and you know, I like where I can create good memories. I like where I can say to somebody, I'm so proud of you, and it means something. When people are filled with ego and it's all about them and they puff up the chest and they think it's all about them, they don't appreciate when somebody says to them, I appreciate you. So that's why I'm not into those things, guys. I'm as simple as they come. You know, I do videos and you see me in that one brown tie head that my little sister gave me years ago. But she gave it from the heart and I still have it. That's one of the go-to no matter how many scarves I have. And I'll search for that scarf. You know, I'll wash it and it's back on my head. So when I'm in the house, I get home from work and I need to tie up my hair, that's what I go to. I have the thing for the braids and all that, but that's what I go to. And sometimes you catch me, I'm in the kitchen, I say, oh, I don't know, I remember that's the tie on my head. But that's what I like. I like that tie head. And that's me. I love simple things. I don't like fancy. I don't like things that you have to be careful that if you drop it, people are going to scream at you or you're going to feel bad because you broke something so expensive. I like things that even if it breaks, it's okay. And that's how I am. So I wanted saying I should give Bev Brown a lot of credit because you know what, when I came on board and I saw her in that window and her stories were so gloom and doom, a lot of times it was just she wasn't well, and I guess you just see that she was doing the channel and she's asking for subscribers, and yeah, there was a lot of stuff. And I remembered one day a person asked me, where do you know her from? Why do you always go out on a limb for her? And that thing really made me feel disappointed. When the person asked me, I said, I knew her a long time. And so we used to go to church together. I know her well. And the reason the person had asked was because when she did her videos, there were a lot of grammatical errors. When she did her titles, a lot of grammatical errors. But I didn't turn my nose up at her. I didn't feel better than her. I guess because the person thought I was a teacher living in America and you know, think that, no, but I'm not better than anyone. I am not. And I embraced that girl. I said, I found her channel. Her sister told me about her. Right away, I just said, Bev, change the title. You know, in the background, I'm saying, change the title, Bev. You know, do this, do that. I will send to her, I said, look at your title again. And I'll tell her what it should be. And I just stay in the background and I do. And I watch her grow. And as she started to grow, I would say to her, Bev, get up out the house. Get up out the house, Bev Brown. Get up, go outside, get some sunlight. It's hard. But it gets harder. I said, Bev, one time I was so frank with her. I said, you're not the only one going through these things, you know. And I saw her the day she got up and she went out on the road so I said, you have so many bushes in Jamaica. Everybody's talking about this bush cure cancer, this bush, but there are plants there that you can introduce to the world. There are fruits you can introduce to the world. And I watch her going from the banana tree through the back till up the road on the guinea tree. And I watch her start doing. She was walking down to the river, showing us the riverbed, how dry it was. And Bev Brown started on a mission. She has a mission. And that's what my next video, I'm going to piggyback off that to get into my next video. I'll be dressed just like this, but I have to do that video. And I watch her, and she sat there, and I have to give a big shout out to Miss Darky. You know, when Bev Brown did the first farm, she planted a few things out. I said, get out. You have yard. So many people don't even have yard. But they're willing, you know, I said, for me, depending on how I move forward, now that I'm not working and thinking about, you know, flower pots can plant cucumbers. Put a stick in there, put your cucumbers on it. Boom, cucumbers or cucumbers. They will come. You know, you put your tomatoes in a big bucket, put your soil in, it will grow, it will put fruits on. I saw something that the Charles Fort Lauderdale went to the nursery yesterday. She took us on the journey with her. And I was seeing flower pots with fruit trees in them. But buckets with fruit trees in them. Guys, you punch your 4 holes in the bottom of the bucket so the water doesn't settle in it. And you put your trees in them. They will bring forth fruits. They'll put roots in. And they'll bring forth their food in their season. So I'm proud of you, Bev Brown. And again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the Charles Fort Lauderdale, get over there and give her some support. Laugh with Bev Brown. Please, my people. Please, I'm begging you. Bring her up to the 1,000. She's almost there. Trending Live, I thank you for being a friend. Thank you for promoting her channel so that she has grown and grown. I thank you and I appreciate you for that. If you haven't gone over to Trending Live, go over there, guys, and show her some love. I have Jet. You know, Jet picked up her camera. Jet is doing her little thing. Jet is not well. I'll ask you to lift her up in prayer. But also go over there, guys, and appreciate what she's putting out and just subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. I know that people, when I started out, and I said, I was doing videos that were upside down. I would look at the camera and I said, all right, but then I am following certain things on the camera. My video comes out, it's upside down. And I laugh at it. And one day somebody, think that she's in this big to do, the ego kicker. And she says, I watched the video, I listened to your video, but I will not leave a comment because I don't want to be associated. Because you have some people, when you're down there trying, you don't fit the mold to be in the same category as they are. They only will jump on board when they see the growth, when they see people are liking you, when they see that. Yeah, you start out with, but then that's when they want to get on board, and now they want to tell you what, oh, I don't like this color and I don't like that. And they tell you what they don't like. But people, let me tell you something. Appreciate people where they are. And when the growth comes, you can enjoy it with them. You don't have to feel embarrassed. Because you started the journey with them. You stayed with them. You believed in them. You cried with them. You laughed with them. And it creates that bond. That beautiful bond. Because you know what? You never know. You never know. The same person you pass on the street today, or you pass on your way up. You see, when you drop from up there and come down, the same person going to be down there. So we better be good to people. So that when we fall back down, they won't laugh at us, but then pick us up and say, yo, here's a shoulder to stand on to start again. So I'm just saying that today, guys. It's all, intermingled, because when I read Miss Dara, or I don't know if Darha is a male or female, but just to see that regardless of the fact that that person lost their little things that they had that created fun memories for them, that they weren't hateful of mine when I went down memory lane. I wasn't even thinking. I was just following my heart and doing it. And so I felt so good. I was crying. I said, here is somebody who wasn't bitter, but who appreciated me and my little memories, my daughter's little composition, and just to see the comments she wrote, that she spoke about the things that I spoke about. And it made me feel good, because I know that it could have been different. So Bev Brown, you have my respect, and I'll always respect you because of who you are and the growth you have made. When you did your first farm, you planted everything intermingled. And I said to you this year, I said, Bev, I'm going to help and I'm going to make sure. So get the guy and let him make beds for you. Let him have a section for each of the things you're planting. It means that, look, now the peas are ready. You were able to just go pick your peas. You weren't interfering with the cucumbers. You weren't interfering with the corn. You weren't interfering in anything, because all the string beans were in the one place. And so when Bev Brown would give a shout out to me, there's a person who gets on her channel, it's her sister, who will say things to her like, well, why are you saying thanks to her? You have a sister who is a farmer too. But as Bev Brown rightly said, and this is why I appreciate you, Bev Brown. Bev Brown didn't close her mouth and say, oh, you're right, da, da, da. Bev Brown says, yes, I do have a sister who does farming. Yes, I did come from a family of farming. But they weren't the ones who said, get up and go do something. Miss Bev was the one who said it. So Bev Brown, for that, I really respect you for that. Too often when people try to take away other people's blessings, when they like to stand in the path of a person's blessings, I didn't do what I do for you to shout me out. I just did it because it's a natural thing for me. And so when I reach out and says, where's Lance? Get Lance to come and do this for you, da 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 da. You didn't have to listen, but you listened. And because you saw how necessary it was, common sense it was, you give a shout out to Miss Bev. And I thank you, but I'm not like waiting for you no. But it feels good, guys, when you do and it turns out well and people say, thank you. Because when we give people information and it turns out badly, they do go and tell the world, if I never him come tell me this, me would do things differently. So just like we can put people down when they give us information and it didn't work, when people give us good information and it works, it's okay to say thank you. So just go over there, guys. Then we have Little J Plays. That's our own Mojo Jojo. Guys, go over there and show her some love. She's growing. We want to see her grow some more. She's over there on the grind. She's doing her Call of Duty stuff. It's not something that I understand or even, but she's young. That's what she's growing in. Who knows where it could take her, because if she becomes good at it, it will take her far. So go over there, guys, and subscribe to her channel. As I said, we might not like oranges, but we don't knock it down because somebody else likes it. You go over there, you support. Just subscribe to the channel. Just subscribe to the channel and let her grow. Let her grow. She'll do the rest. And those of us who like what she's doing, we'll do the rest. But just go over there and press that subscribe button. And so that's where I'm at tonight, guys. I really needed to talk about it. I don't know who else I need to give a shout out to, but you know those are the people that have always been, just supporting, guys. Just go over and support them and help them grow. Because in the next video, you're going to see how a person who started out at the bottom too. I shared the links too. I'll be sharing the 2 links. I think I shared 1 video already. I'm going to share another video. And this is going to be about Dee Mwango. She was in Jamaica. She's from Kenya. And her brother is I am _ Marwa, M-A-R-W-A. And I'm going to I'm sharing I am Marwa. And I share this video, and I'm going to talk about setting your dreams, just having a mission and to work hard to make those things become realities. People in Africa has it hard. They have it hard. But what I like about these videos, and I watched one of the videos that I shared with you, and it motivated me to come here and talk to you and just talk to everyone. Because when I said pick up your cameras and go out there, I mean it. I mean it. It bothered me years ago when I said to a friend of mine, pick up your cameras. In your community, pick up your cameras. There's a wealth of information there that the world needs to know. And if they don't need to know it, they like to see it and they will appreciate it. Pick up your cameras. You have everybody walking with a smartphone with a camera on it. There's an accident, click, click. Oh, a dead person in a car, click, click. And they're sharing it all over the place. And I said, pick up that camera and do something. Start a channel and do something. I have a lot of us who, I'm not putting myself on their social media. Well, you have millions of people who are in better positions than we are, who are out there showcasing, doing, learning, growing, making huge salaries on this little YouTube. And then we wonder, why is it that we're so stagnant? Why is it that we're not growing? Why is it we're not excelling? Why is it that we're at the same position we have been from day one? Why is it that I have people that I was helping in Jamaica, whom with all the help that I gave, are still sitting there wondering, when my time gonna come? I want to know, I don't know. I want to give up because they don't utilize. They just sit there and you give them the tools, but they expect you to use the tools for them. So nothing will change until you put the hard work in. And Bev Brown, again, I say hats off to you, girl. You're in your 60s like myself, but you are like a 19, 20-year-old out there doing your stuff. I see you going up to the clinic with these people. As I said, if I send the little funds down there to help with car fare, to help with this, it's nothing. It's you who get up and do your hands and your feet doing the hard work that really matters. So hats off to you, girl. Every time I say your name, people write, oh, Bev Brown. Yeah, Bev Brown. A hard-working person who deserves every support that she gets. And on that note, Bev Brown, I need to let you know that Lady K from the UK, she did send $200 plus $90 more. The $90 didn't come to the account yet, but she sent it. So I will be sending, the 200 was already sent. I will be sending the $90 down to help with the soup kitchen. I'm actually going to make it 100, so that will be the 300 for the month for the soup kitchen. So thank you, Lady K from the UK. Thank you, my sister Ernestine. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you as a sister, as a friend, and My beautiful Lady K from the UK, thank you so much for kindness, for love, for respect. Thank you so much for the interest you have taken up with the soup kitchen. She's actually, guys, the GoFundMe page is still there, guys. It's open. She's the only one supporting through the GoFundMe. So anyone who want to support the soup kitchen, you see we just put new chickens with Miss Darky. So another set of the Blessing Soup Kitchen chickens are in progress right there. They're there. The baby chicks are there, which will grow into. We still have whole chickens frozen there. God is good. And again, all of this that I'm saying is going to just lead right into the next title for the next video about following your dreams. Follow your dreams. Today is a beautiful day. You notice I'm sitting at the window today and we're looking straight outside at the sunlight. It's a beautiful day today. The rains have stopped and the sun came up beautifully today. So, I mean, I just wanted to chat with you guys, just to stop in here and chat with you, because once I read the comments, this person, Darhal, just touched my heart, and I said I really need to just talk to you guys and let you know that I'm grateful for all of you. I'm thankful, to see my channel grow. I remember when I got that letter that talks about I was a mad woman, and see people leaving the channel and all of those ugly things. And, I wondered, why can't people be loving and supportive and encouraging and kind? Why is it that people need to tear down and instead of build? And I always say you don't have to have money to give to others. You don't have to have anything, but you can give words that are free. And they're powerful. So let us use those powerful words for good and not to tear down. Because since that person claimed everybody leaving the channel because they say I'm a man, woman, and this should happen to me and that should happen to me because I was just showing off. When you watch the videos that I'm going to share, the links I put in the next video, you're going to see people who have so much and have cameras through their houses from one end to the other with no fear. And for me, if I pick up my camera, walk into my kitchen, if I go in the next section, the addition to the house, where the freezer is right there in the next passage, oh, you're showing off. People going to come kill you. If I walk through the house to the front porch, oh, you're showing off. What am I showing off? We need to look at what others have, and they have their cameras panning around and showing off what they just got, but just simple minds. Simple minds. If we believe in God and we trust Him and we say, God, watch over my people. Build a fence around them. Why are we then getting up off our knees and then wishing the worst for others? It's not a good thing. So thank you, Darhal. Big shout out to you, my friend. Much respect. I love you. I appreciate you. I don't know you. I may never know you. Because I don't think I'm one of those who's going to go somewhere and says, hey guys, come hang out here. We're going to do. I don't know if I'm that person. But I want to say thank you for your support, for your love. Thank you. Thank you to all of you guys who leave your comments, who have been genuinely there with me throughout, regardless of that you have been there, leaving your comments. Sometimes I know it's tough, but you watch the video, you leave me a quick comment. I so appreciate you. I appreciate it. You too appreciate it. And so I thank you guys for all that you do, all the likes that you give the videos. I know some of you watch on the TV, so you're not able to give a like or leave a comment. But I hope in time when you just watch with your phone next to you guys, and so you can give a little thumbs up and leave a little comment. I do respond to all of my comments. I sometimes wonder, said, when the channel grows and I'm getting more comments, I look at people with hundreds of thousands of of views on there, and all these comments, thousands of comments, and you really don't even see them, like respond to one of them. And I said, geez, I'd have to find a way to respond to them. But I guess when you get busy, because as a person said, the person I'm going to, I am Marwa, as he said, when they ask him who his employer is, he says Google, because Google is the one who pays him. And so he says they're his employer. But guys, get up, get your cameras out. A bird sitting on the porch, a bird sitting on a limb. We know that we're their providers. Take a shot of that bird. It might bring back memories for somebody. It can start a good conversation. Videos, they put advertisements on them. That's how you get a little revenue and all of that. Make your videos even 10 minutes. Everybody can empower and encourage somebody with their story. Speak your story. Your story might not be my story, but your story might encourage me to change something about my thing and to try something different. So don't be afraid, guys. If you think that you're not pretty enough, hey, listen. My mother, my father, straight out of Africa. So what? Right? You might not think that you have the face for camera, but you do. Because there are people who look like you. I have my double chin each time. When my face was more full, right? All of that was filled out. But then as I lose them a little, I got my little thing here. I'm not going to go under the knife no, let it stay there. It reminds me of when my face was fat and all of this was up there in the cheeks. Now I know that it's going. I'm losing the weight and I'm grateful. So don't let things stop you from going out there, doing your thing. There'll be somebody who likes what you do, who likes what you do, how you do it, why you do it. Somebody who will appreciate what you look like, and it will give them hope to be out there. Because John can do it, then you know what, I can do it too. So get up, guys. Lift up yourselves. Don't sit there and be pitiful and be wallowing in pity. But get up and do the best you can do. And so that in time, you can see something blossoming and blooming. You might not reach there, but your children might be able to see what you're doing and follow through. And they become excited. And they could take your start and build it into great things. And if you go on to watch these two people right here, I'm telling you, you will see the greatness of YouTube. You will see that the income from YouTube is making huge differences for other people around the world. People who are not afraid to get out there and to strut their stuff. People who, they're not good looking. They're not brown skin, long hair, or they're black people with thick lips who are going out there and doing their thing and encouraging and empowering and have been successful at it. I told you I saw one person that I watch on there. You know what they do? They go to the casino and they play games. You know what one of them salary is? One of them, he has 500,000 followers. His salary is $63,000 a month. $63,000 per month. So, but they're in the casino every single day. They're losing, they're winning, they're breaking even. But there are people who likes it. And when they go live, and you see, I'll go live and I might have 7 people, 10 people, 15. The top most maybe 25. But it all depends, right? And you don't see people, when I used to go on lives, I used to just do the super chats. I go live. I don't have people doing super chats. I used to have Ronald. I don't know. I hope he's okay. I know he was going through some things in England. I don't know them. But I would do live, and then he would PayPal me $20, And so we don't get that. I don't get the super chats. I don't get like somebody liking a video and doing like they have the dollar sign if you click it. I know my son came on, my daughter, they boom, boom, boom. So my check was fat that month for 2 months, right?